this is Ka, and for this week it'll be another plan with me. And while I do that, I'll talk about what I put in my health log and reference insert, health log insert, reference insert, that I originally had in my pocket Moleskine cahier, but I wanted to take out my reference, the information that I have at the front of my Moleskine, because next year I won't have that space to put all that information. So I tried to create a separate insert for that so I could take it with me year after year. Probably not, because I already have a 2023 specific layouts, a few layouts specific for 2023, so not probably I won't take it past 2023, but if I do, I wanted to be able to do that. And anyway, I won't have space in front of the Moleskine for 2023, so I needed a separate insert. So now with these two inserts, they do fit into in here, and they do close, but yeah, so I will have to migrate. I put down the layout, but I haven't migrated all information because I wanted to be able to talk you through this in this plan with me, so while I'm chatting. So I don't know if you can see. Okay, maybe this is not the best layout to do this. Just a sec. Okay, not sure if this is the best layout, but I'll just go with this. Okay, so this is the health log, and I have very specific information that I need to put in here. I'll just keep this open with this clip. I got it at Daiso months ago. It has a magnet, so it's really convenient. But I need to migrate some of the information that I had in the front over to the health log, because they do pertain to that section, those health related stuff that I first had tried to put in my Moleskine, but then I realized that this would not be a good idea because I wouldn't have enough space. So that's when I started the health log. So I do need to migrate a lot of the information I have in my Moleskine at the front over to this insert, and this time I think I'll just go with the wait, this is a bit too big. I think I'll go with the seam layout. But I'll put down the washi first. Yeah, so that's this insert, and this insert, it has the same layout, just 2 columns down the page and headers, where I could put down the title of what section it is. Probably it'll be symptoms, but it can be information, things like that. And I drew all the layout, all the pages, and from the back I decided to put in my own symptoms. I only have one entry, so I don't think it'll be a big thing, but I did sort of made it so that it starts on either side of the booklet, front and back. So, and in the reference insert, this information is pretty repetitive. I have it in my Hobonichi week setups, 2 videos on that, I think, in my Moleskine setup, in the front, because that's essentially what this would be. But I did have to sort of condense it because I didn't have enough pages. And after a few months in this pocket Moleskine, I realized I didn't need a few pages, like a few layouts, so I did take those out and sort of try new layouts, I think, too. So personal info is all the same. I have my health log, like information, not log, information. You know, so blood type, AB positive, and vaccination dates, my vaccination dates. I keep my family's vaccination dates like at the back, like a few pages in, but I don't have all of theirs yet. And other information, birth info, and I think I already mentioned this, you know, why I think it's sort of useful to know when I was born, and my addresses, not just mine, my like family members, and not just like grandparents. Yeah, so in both Korean and English. And then addresses, resume info, because we moved around a lot. We need a record of the exact dates of when, you know, we lived in specific countries. I had to look up, we have a printed document of wait, no, I don't know how to say this, but we have the exact dates of when we left the country, the exact dates. So I wanted to keep that all in one place, so I did sort of reference that because there was some debate between family members of when we were living in, from what date we started living in specific countries and things like that. So we looked that up on that record. So we did realize that, you know, what I had was the correct date. But yeah, record of the dates, other resume info, and work info, like just the information, like period dates of what of the like company I used to work at, other work info. I do need to update that though, like language scores, because I need that here in Korea. We need English scores. Better if you could speak another language too, but I can't. Zoom info, and I currently only have my ID, which was why I wrote that first, but I realized that I need to also put in the information regarding like my Zoom subscription. So other information regarding that, I think it would be good to put that in. And and I don't know why I keep my reverting back to this layout, but I think it's just the best way for me to keep my information like organized. So yeah, I just keep going back to this layout. Passwords, and I don't like use a lot of a lot of real estate for passwords because I use the Apple like password key thing, and yeah, so but I used this up. Wow. Okay, I have another one. But I think that's like, okay, where is it? Okay, I can't find that again either. So I'll open a new one. But that was, I think, the first time I used up a whole washi roll in a long time. Wait, so this shop, she came out with new ones, like redesigned ones, Although the washi themselves, I think they look the same, but she has the like the packaging, I think she sort of like rebranded, I think, and so she has like you know, same as usual, but the 5mm ones, the 6mm, 7mm, and she has a shop where it's constantly open, so I can just purchase whenever. So I was thinking, like, debating about like trying out the 5mm and the 7mm, and then restocking up on the 6mm washis, but I haven't bought them yet. So, but now I only have like 2 left. Technically 3, because I have another washi that I started on, but I don't know where it is right now. So technically 3 washis left. Oh, and she did sort of say this on her site about how each one would last, how many days each one would last, and I think it was like 90 something days. But yeah, I might need to restock up on these. Okay, so yes, so then back to the reference insert. I keep miscellaneous info, stocks, not that I have a lot, but yeah, and then I have other like spaces to maybe put in more information. I know I do have to put in more like uni information that I wasn't able to have a separate page for, so I need to put this here in these open boxes. And then important pages, which is pretty, you know, common in other inserts, in other layouts as well. Important like birthdays, anniversaries, important dates, yeah. Oh no. And then that's until January, August, September to December, and then a health log for my like family members, parents, relatives too. Just not all of it, just the information that I do know about. You know, just in case. Okay. And then, so that's the health log section. And vaccinations. I want to know the vaccination dates, like the first dose, second dose, third dose, possibly fourth doses, but not yet. Like all the dates that on which we got them. Then subs and bills, and then income. I'll just write down 1 to 31 for both, like subs, bills, income, whatever, and just write down what goes out on that specific day, what subscriptions I have. And I did, and here I think I will stick in like tip in the Peanuts Planner Co. Inserts, pocket inserts, that and keep track of monthly subs, bills, and income as well. This is like the general like what happens monthly, but just to check if they, because that's something I need to work on. I do need to, because it's on auto pay, I don't really pay much attention to it, so I want to fix that and pay more attention to it. So I think I will I do have that now, but I still don't pay much attention to it, but I won't give up. I will try in 2023 as well and tip in the pocket, a Peanuts Planner Co. pocket like insert, like the one that comes with like the undated yearly bundle or the dated yearly bundle, because I think I'll buy both. I bought both for 2022 and I really liked it, so I'll buy both for 2023 as well. Next, monthly big purchases. I currently have this on one of the Peanuts Planner Co. inserts that either came with the yearly undated yearly bundle or the dated yearly bundle, I'm not sure, but I have it on that insert, and I think it's pretty good. It's pretty useful in making me like come to my senses and realize how much money I've spent. So I think I will do that again, but I actually like drew in the layout because I don't need a lot of space, so I drew that in, and I think it's really useful and helps me realize that I can't spend much. I shouldn't spend that much money. It's not a lot, but I don't want to spend that much money. Next, work tracker. I realized trying to do this layout, I couldn't do this layout in my Pocket Moleskine because it's just ruled, and I realized what I have in my Pocket Moleskine for my work tracker, it's not going well. It's not a good layout, and I wanted to go back to this layout. This is the layout that I had in my Hobonichi Weeks. It worked really well, so I was like, I'll go back to the old layout because I can do that in this this insert because it has the grids. So I didn't like what I had going on in the Pocket Moleskine's ruled pages because it didn't really work. So I'm glad I can go back to this, and I do use this layout for tracking when I post as well in the back, which I'll get to. So January to June, July to December, and then work applications. I didn't have these separated before. I just had work applications and then study applications, but I think it's better to divide them into 2 send, so when they're due and which for what it is, and then sent. The dates. Maybe the item part is a bit repetitive, and so I can maybe do something about that, but I just divided those because I realized it sure prevented me from writing down the info because there were it sort of prevented me from writing more, using this layout more. So I have uni applications divided to send, sent. Next, 23 goals for 2023. So I do have this 22 goals for 2022, and I do think it's pretty useful. So so I decided that I do want to continue and do set my goals for 2023, but because I'm sort of like lazy and okay, these look tilted because I'm sort of lazy. I don't have like the goals like, oh my god, this is so crooked. I don't have like goals like broken down into monthly goals, quarterly goals, monthly goals, or anything like that. And I don't think that I will do that. So I just I'll reference this page throughout the year. And so it's divided into 4 sections: personal, studies, work, and content. And next, monthly goals. So I do sort of like create check boxes. Like not all of my 2023 goals are broken down into like the months and like things like that. I just allot like specific goals for each, like for not each month either, like just for some months I just put down some goals that I want to do. I just, you know, try to write monthly goals, and because I'll be able to look, you know, at the end of the month and see, you know, maybe what I did accomplish, what I didn't accomplish, if I need to like migrate that to another month. So yep. And then I have a when did I last, which is the same as I have it in my Pocket Moleskine. And then a YouTube and Instagram tracker. So I think that this is the same layout that I was using in my to track my work like dates. And I think this layout is really useful. So I'll do the same numbers 1 to 31 for the days and write YouTube on the first line, Instagram, and because I have like 4 more, I was thinking about maybe like putting in other like stuff as well, like things I wanted to track. I don't know what, but you know, because I have the extra lines, I might want to put in other things as well. Yeah, so this layout is a bit different because I was writing down like the video titles as well in my Hope New 2 Weeks, but I realized you know, that wasn't really necessary, so I decided just to use this just to track the dates of when I uploaded. So yeah, I'll just put down the stickers and then I'll be right back and continue talking about this. Okay, so now I've put down the stickers and I'll just put down the habit trackers. And this metallic zig clean color dot marker, I thought it would look exactly the same, so I thought it would be sort of cool to do these with do the habit tracker with these. So do these transfer? Not really, I think. And it does look like sort of the same, right, with the stickers. Anyway, so now back to the reference insert. I have the YouTube, Instagram habit tracker, tracker, and then I have the order spending tracker. So I do have this on a separate planner card, and I do think that it works better for me that way. But I think like after I use up the pages, the planner card, I still want a record of that. So I think I'll migrate all of the information here after I fill up the planner cards, and then keep a record of how much I've spent, what I've bought, like on this page. But use the planner card on a weekly, day-to-day basis. Every time I buy, I'll just whip out the planner card and write there, because I think it gets me writing, like keeping track. Like I remember to write more, so that's what I'll do. And I'll just put a dot when on the days when I do sort of order, spend money. So that's the months, those are the days. So I'll just put a dot and then have a key, a different color for each thing. and then write what item and the price of the item. Then a bucket list, because I do sort of want to keep a bucket list in whatever like insert planner I use, just to sort of remind myself that I do want to achieve these things. So I'll migrate that information over. And then notes. Okay, so this is like the last 2 pages, but I did have like a few more things that I wanted to put in, but like because I realized that I didn't have enough pages, this is what I came up with. But I do think notes is sort of an important page, like just to maybe write down, you know, random things. So I do have a notes page. Oh, never mind. And I did run out of those silver dots, so I did like squares, clear squares, and like sort of muted gray, like muted beige circles, and they fit pretty well in between the lines. So that's it for my reference insert, as well as my plan with me, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is it. And I'll just go in after I stop filming with like the specific information. Oh, it does sort of transfer. Okay, so that's it, I hope. So I'll just put this in here. And it closes. So I hope this was interesting and useful, and I'll be back next week with another video. Thank you for watching.